Okay, hello everybody, I'm Megami and this is Titan Quest. So this will be a Typhoon glitchless run, so we will just beat the boss, the final boss of the base game. We won't touch DLC content. And first thing, we need to create a new character, and because this is a glitchless run, we have to play as female, because there's a glitch ever since, I think, the original release, where your character can glitch if it's male and is dual wielding throwing weapons, which we're gonna do because, well, that's just the best thing in a speedrun. Anyway, let's create a new character. And time starts once we start moving, so let's just unzoom the camera and go. Disable the hints. There's a quote-unquote tutorial fight here where you save the horse, and even though I'm a horse girl as a VTuber, I'm gonna skip it. Oops. Talk to this guy to trigger encounter, and while guards fighting we're gonna buy some potions and grab a torch, which is one of the most powerful weapons in the whole game. Well, at least in Act 1, because it has extra flat fire damage, which is very strong. And I got 5-9, that's like the lowest possible roll. 6-11 is top. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting... Oops. A lot of enemies here to just get a couple levels. Ooh, 6-11, that's like the highest roll. I equipped it, yeah. Okay, so we got best torch. Now we have to kill a couple enemies for experience and whatnot. And coming up is the first boss, the shaman. But before we face him, I want to clear up this area because those enemies are a nuisance. Let's grab a shrine. And you want him stuck in a corner like this, now he can't run away. We got a level, bunch of gear. And one patch in Anniversary Edition, which is I'm playing, changed the unstuck key to warp to last Well of Resurrection, which we're gonna be using to get faster. Let's see. Movement speed boots? Nope. We're just gonna grab a couple potions. And we're going Rune Mastery. Oops. Because it has Rune of Life, which allows us to walk faster. Now this game has a limit on movement speed, maximum is 166%, but it's gonna be a while before we reach that. Now we just need to go around and kill some enemies to get more levels. On the next level we're gonna get an actual offensive ability. I guess I could grab a shield. Also worth pointing out that targeting in this game is very finicky. Also it's very easy to cancel skills with just moving. To give you an example, we have a taunt by default and... Shoutouts to Carplank who taught me that. Now, let's talk about quests in this game. Unlike Diablo 2, quests in Titan Quest give experience, so you wanna do some shorter quests to get quick experience. And one such quest is right here. kill those guys attacking this civilian. And we got some experience, very nice. Ooh, experience shrine, nice. That's a very good shrine. Okay. And now we got runic mines. Oh, no. That's a monstrous boar which is ludicrously strong. It's level 10 when I'm like very low level. Anyway, there's a boss now to be defeated, this big guy. And because I aggroed this boar, I'm gonna be playing really safe. Normally I would fight this big guy in a melee. Anyway, you wanna fight him because there's a quest for him. And while we're here, let's go here to this abandoned graveyard, because undead in this game give a lot of experience. And that monstrous boar is still alive. Holy shit. I'm not willing to fight him in melee, because that would be a death sentence. There we go, he finally died. Holy moly. Right now the mines aren't that strong, but on the next level they will be even stronger. Essence of Achilles. So there are components which drop and can be put into items, sort of like runes, except I don't need sockets. Ooh, magic items are worth some money. I can just put a component into any item I want. You know what? There's a side quest here that has very interesting line once you complete it. I very like it, and it's a very short quest, so might as well do it. Basically, a man got his dowry stolen by monsters, and it's now to be retrieved from a cave here. All you gotta do is go here and kill this monster here. Come on, step on the runes. Also, yes, world record for this run is under an hour. Anyway, the quest. Where you got?
The necklace! Oh, may the goddess Hera bless you!
I really like the way he says, the necklace! Oh! That's very funny to me. Anyway, now we have level 4 mines, and they are way stronger. Also refresh Rune of Life. Ooh, battle marker, that's good. A battle marker makes us deal significantly more damage. Even in... Ah, dang it. I was too cocky. And no shrine went off. Well, that happens. Okay, Lagobone is a good weapon. We're gonna be switching actually to throwing weapons a bit later. As I said, undead give good experience, so you wanna fight them. Hey, Sparta. The quests here are actually not mandatory, but movement speed, but I don't have enough money. I wanna keep that. I guess I can buy a new one later. God damn it, not enough money.
Yes.
What about you? No movement speed. Actually, 14 potions should be enough. So there are two quests here. First, find the old soldier who just wandered around, and then kill Centaur boss. Both are optional, but killing Centaur boss gives extra passive point, I mean skill point, which is pretty useful. And finding that old guy is just, you go here and talk to him. He was just on a walk. He's totally fine, like, he's an old veteran. Okay. Here's the boss and his cohort. So, okay, Mines took care of the ads, very nice. You don't really want to directly engage in combat with him. He hits quite hard. And Mines deal decent damage, but sometimes when Mines are on cooldown you just can squeeze in a couple attacks. Okay, he's almost dead. There we go. Gonna drop a portal here. Also, game is lagging a bit, that's on my end. It really happens sometimes and nobody knows why. Okay, and last chest. Okay. So now we talk to Leonidas. And we got extra skill point, so now we get even stronger mines.
What is it this time?
Let's see. Nope. I guess I could take this for now. Let's see. Oh, health. That's good. No movement speed. Actually, show me this. No, that's worthless. Now you don't have movement speed anymore, a shame. Oh, 10% movement speed, let's go. Very nice. Shrine of Healing, not that useful. Anyway, now we move onward to other lands, and as always we're gonna be fighting as many enemies as possible on the way to get the experience. As useful as mines are, they really quickly become not that strong, especially for single target. Okay, here's another undead encampment and another battle marker. Okay, one more dose of mines, there we go. Oh, more health, very nice. Now, every level you get stats you can distribute, however I'm saving them for later, because later I will be switching to different weapon types, and I will need to have enough stats for them. That's gonna be of importance, so... And I can't quite predict what weapons I will get in store, so I will have to be ready for everything. Okay, almost next level.
I used to sell plows and scythes
Oh,
to farmers.
I don't have enough oh, I know why I don't have enough strength, but I'll fix that in a moment. Let's buy some potions.
Come again.
My Rune of Life gives me extra strength and it ran out. There we go. And 1 point here. So now I put 1 point into Sacred Rage. Now I need to get hit a bunch. So I'm on the low health. Come on, hit me. And now while I'm on the low health, I move faster and have shorter cooldowns, but I need to remain on low health, so every so often I will need to just get hit. But sometimes it's too risky, so I will run out of it quickly. Luckily the Sacred Rage persists for 4 seconds after you get to high life, so it's not the end of the world. And here's more undead. As I said, undead give very good experience. So you wanna fight them. Okay, so now we're at the coast of Greece. In the next town we're gonna hear about a missing shipment, which we need to talk to NPC to activate this quest. Otherwise we can complete it, but we won't get rewards with this guy.
The truth is. So,
Those shamans there are very dangerous because they cast that lightning spells, which have basically infinite range. Ooh, another Shrine of Experience, just as we're approaching another settlement of undead. That's very nice, but I need to be cautious not to die. Okay, got some experience from that, very nice. Coming up is a Cyclops, and we use special strat for him. Go straight and to the left. There we go, we're done with Cyclops. Okay, and here's the missing shipment. We have to deal with those undead here. There we go, very nice experience. Do I have anything interesting here? Nope. No interesting gear, so let's just keep moving. Ooh, another experience shrine, very nice. Also invested more points into Sacred Rage, now I just need to get into the range, very good. And another oh, I did a dum-dum. I picked that shrine before previous exp shrine ran out. And these don't refresh when you pick the same. Basically it got negated. Oh well, happens. And now I died, lol. Well, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, shrines work this way in Titan Quest, which is annoying because if you get the same in a row, you can forget about it and screw yourself.
I see you've traveled a long
Let's see. Anything interesting here? Not
I
really.
might have something to suit your needs.
No health. Oh, but I got this sandal.
Come again.
I was on my way from...
Okay. I got a fragment of component which gives me extra movement speed, which is very good. Here we have fire at the Olive Garden, but we're not gonna go here. Instead we're gonna go here, where the undead and also the missing another missing shipment is. Okay. We're soon gonna be arriving at Delphi, known for its oracle. Normally you're supposed, well, when you're not speedrunning, go get the olive branch from the garden we just went past.
Well, safe travels!
There's a hidden merchant here and there's a quest for finding him, but because I'm surrounded by centaurs, I'm gonna pass on shopping there. Let's just move. Come on, hit me, thank you. Yeah, we're approaching Delphi really quick. Anyway, normally we were supposed to go grab a offering for the Oracle, but we're just skipping that. Casually, it's a very useful quest because it gives what's its name? A +10 to a random resistance, which, if you play Diablo likes, you know that that's a very good thing. Permanent resistance for free? Sign me right up. But we have no time for that. We're gonna tag a waypoint and
Roads not taken may
actually
now be followed.
I'm gonna right away unspec 2
May
points
destiny teach you greatness.
because I wanna do a little experiment. Let me just find the weapon merchant.
Shields, potions, greaves, bows, helmets of all kinds. Oh, can I help you?
Okay, let's sell this.
So long.
Now dexterity. How much? This one requires. Wait. Dexterity, and this one requires 75. Oh, actually,
Untie these strands
I need
of
to.
fate.
One more point for Thunderstrike. And now I pretty much can pump remaining points into health. Now I just need some enemies to hit me. Come on, hit. This is mostly for the upcoming boss because, well, upcoming boss is a bit annoying. So I wanna just see if going with this strat right away would be beneficial. Because coming up boss is a bunch of ranged enemies. Wait. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. You go right first, then up. This cave is not even that mazy, and yet I tend to get stuck here. Also, one thing I really love about this game, now that you mentioned that Telkir, each merchant has their own lines. Every single merchant, their own unique lines. That's really amazing in my opinion. Now I have to be wary of those Limosses, they're enemies that hit really hard with vitality, for which I have no resistance, and they leech life while inflicting slow on you, so a triple whammy if you will. And coming up is another dangerous enemy, Medean Lycia the Spellbreaker. She disrupts our skills. And being a mage has very long range. There we go. Okay, hit me a bit. Thank you. Okay, I need to get hit. Okay, there's a little mini boss here. You really don't need to deal with him, but he's a hero, so he gives good experience. There's more undead here, so Whoa, whoa, whoa. So let's talk about why I decided to go for dual wielding now, and that skill I'm using. So that skill provides 5 projectiles thrown per throwing weapon. I'm wielding 2, so that's 10 projectiles. And they can shotgun, so if I stand right next to an enemy, that's 10 hits for free. And this skill has pretty short cooldown. And also my Sacred Rage, whoa. Nice stun. Dang. I didn't know there are level 19 enemies there. Anyway, let's not fight him. So yeah, I have a shotgun now basically. It hits quite hard and is on a pretty short cooldown. And also my Sacred Rage provides some cooldown reduction, so once I'm more invested into it, I will be able to pretty much spam it. Okay, almost leveled. Let's get more points into Sacred Rage. Let's also get it activated, thank you. And let's get health. Now you're probably wondering why I need health when I'm always on low health. Well, just so I can be at the threshold and have more HP to work with. So there are 3 medusas, but we can lure them one by one. 2 of them are ranged, while the other one is melee, and we're gonna first lure the ranged one, like this. Thank you. Uh-oh, we lured the other one, which is... I usually don't like luring all of them because, yeah, things can happen. But that's okay, we're spawned very close by, so... Let me just grab this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Delphi to just sell the loot because I'm gonna be picking more loot soon and I need money later for a bigger respec. Because after this boss, in the next town we'll respec to a different skill. Okay, nothing of interest. I could use a couple more potions.
Okay, bye.
Okay, let's go. We go again, but the Gorgon we killed stays dead. Okay, now they're not in the best position, so we have to face both of them at once. Which is not great, but what can you do? Okay. The last one is killed. So we just need to deal with Medusa. Okay, and she's almost dead as well. Very nice. There we go. And they drop a lot of loot. So let's pick everything we can sell. Green stuff is especially valuable.
I can't believe.
And some legendary items. A staff and what's the other one? Neither of this is really of use for us. And that relic is actually detrimental because it has life regen. You don't want a regen because, well, then you remain in Sacred Rage for less.
Hello. Farewell.
Okay. Ooh, Outrider's Buckler. Okay, there's Outrider's Armor they can drop, which gives movement speed, which, as you can imagine, would have been very useful, but it's not the one. Anyway, we're now heading towards the Athens, where we're gonna do the respec. And level 10 would be very good, or at least as close to 10 as possible. Okay, there's a little side quest to do a boss in here, but I think I'm gonna skip it. I'm very good on experience, and this boss can be tricky, especially since I haven't properly derusted. Okay, monsters are besieging Athens, so we're gonna go through their camp. That can sell for good money. There's a hero there, but I think I'm gonna pass on fighting him. Yeah, my experience is pretty good, but I could kill a couple more enemies here to get that level 10. And there we go, got level 10 now. What's my money? My money is actually good. Frostbite Shrine is nice because it adds a lot of damage over time to our attacks, which works really well for this shotgun. I just tag enemies and then they die. Here's our friend Leonidas. And now we're at the Athens. So now
bears a high price.
We're gonna unspec from this.
Choices have been made.
And spec into War Banner. A Thunderstrike here. War Banner, well, Battle Standard it's called.
Hail, warrior. I have the finest goods in Athens. You will find none better.
Let's see, I could use some potions. Lightning damage. No, thank you.
Farewell.
Okay, now I need to get in range again. But enemies here are busy with others. Thank you. So now our primary source of damage is our battle standard. It gives ludicrous amounts of flat damage, as well +1 to all skills and offensive ability, which in this game it's combination of critical chance and accuracy. And I honestly think it's a pretty good mechanic. Now, problem with battle standard is that it has really long cooldown. Like half a minute. No, I think by default it's a minute, but I have a reduced cooldown from Sacred Rage. So I can't just use it willy-nilly. Like right here I opted to not use it and just kill them with my regular attacks. But okay, the big spending is over, so we don't really worry now about money anymore. Wait, alright. I confused this for the last floor. This is the last floor of this dungeon. You just go here. And here's the boss, the ghost Alastor. Problem with him is that he summons the adds and really likes to run away. You wanna be in the range of the banner while also attacking him, and he should die quickly. Hopefully before banner runs out. Nope, now I have to wait for banner to recharge. And unfortunately for me, this mage was hitting the banner but wasn't able to destroy it. That's good. Okay, I think I have enough money for the rest of the run, but might as well grab extra.
Mysterious warrior.
Ritual necklace. That's a very interesting necklace, but not for us. Anyway, we're now gonna go to the island of Crete, because there... wait. In the maze of the Minotaur is hidden a relic that some evil guys responsible for all those monster invasions basically bad guys want to take that relic. We'll find out soon why. Why and who. Okay, I'm good. I don't know. This place is a bit deceiving because a road goes south, but the right way is to the north. Okay, let's gather enemies around here. I was hoping to kill them. But hey, still got some experience, that's nice. Oh, there's a hero here. And it's a ranged hero. But for some reason my potion didn't go off. Okay, anyway, we got some more experience. So optimally in this run you wanna be level 12. Once you do full respec, because that will allow us to get all the skills we want maxed at a later point. Right now the problem is that our main damage source is War Banner, which has very long cooldown. So I need to try to gather lots of enemies and then pop it. Okay, nice level up. Let's max the banner. And I just remembered I forgot to pick one other important skill, but that's okay, we can pick that later. There's a very good movement ability in the Warfare 3, and I forgot to pick it up. Anyway, this and this can be good for extra damage.
Good luck.
Okay, a bit more damage, always nice. Now we're at the Knossos Palace, which is infested with undead. So we gotta do what we do best. I was too frisky. But that's okay, not that long of a walk. That's a pretty good hatchet, but I need level 18 for it, which I won't be getting in this run, so no thank you. Okay, another pack dead. And yeah, there are a couple centaurs that use War Banner, and I know very well which of those are those. So, and I actually saw, as I was running by, a couple dropping them, so... Okay, here's a hero. Heroes give good experience, so I'm gonna fight this guy. Ooh, here are more heroes, and just as my War Banner is on cooldown. Okay, these champions are gonna be good experience. He just needs to get War Banner up. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Act 1 is the longest. As you can see, we're over halfway through run and still in Act 1. And it's the longest because not of the length, but because we're farming here a lot. Later on we're just gonna be running. But for now we still need... oops, wrong way. Just don't hit me, thank you. Okay, Limos hit me and slowed me down, but at least I'm back at Sacred Rage range. Now, the minimap in this area is a bit useless because it doesn't show the outer borders. And I think it was like this only in Anniversary Edition, at least that's what Ake told me. Another very good runner of this game. Okay, let's kill those guys. It would be nice if I hit level 12 before the boss, but if not, that's also okay. I have my War Banner maxed, so the boss is gonna be melting. And now we're seeing some actual Minotaurs. But we're gonna be facing their king at the end of this maze. Wait, okay. I'll admit I haven't properly derasted, so I might be misremembering where to go, but even though this is a maze, it's quite linear actually. We got some experience. Oops, I thought my War Banner was back on use. Okay. Also, another one nice thing that I think it was Anniversary Edition that added, you can auto pick up components, gold and potions with A button, which is very nice quality of life. Okay, I won't be getting next level in this dungeon, but that's okay. Those slime bosses are very close. Okay, while I wait for the banner to get off cooldown. Okay. He's following us, and every now and then he uses Earthquake, which is dangerous, so... And there we go, boss is dead. I need to get back in Sacred Rage and also get my banner off cooldown. I guess one more hit. Thank you. Now this boss starts really slow. First we need to wait for those statues to come alive and then destroy them. They hit quite hard, but also die quite hard with War Banner. But they can block your attacks, which is very annoying. Okay, Telkin went a bit away. Ooh, those summons are dangerous because they have a if you won't kill them fast enough, they will heal the boss. And we also got Hand of Lycorgus, which is a very common drop, a very good throwing weapon, which I actually can use. You just need... yeah. Yeah, that's a very good weapon. And we're off to Act 2. Okay, now we just pump Sacred Rage.
Hurry! The monsters will be here. What do you want?
Yeah.
Quick, before I pack up!
Do I have anything interesting? Not really. Do you have anything good? No.
Bye.
Okay, first... okay, those guys are useless. I need to get back into Sacred Rage range. Come on, hit me harder. Let's get a little deeper. There we go. So now I just run. So that Telkin Wall destroyed the thing that blocked the Gods and Mortals realm, and they do this to bring back Typhon, one of the Titans. They're like previous generation of gods of Greek mythology, and well, we gotta stop him. Okay, oh wait. This place isn't really a maze, but I tend to get lost in here sometimes. And I just went the wrong way. Bravo me. Anyway, when you see ghosts in here, that means you went the right way. Ghosts and other undead. Now this is a very funny boss because it turns like this. And it dies rather quickly. Yeah, that boss is very funny. Okay, so we need to go to Giza now to find one of the agents of the Order of Prometheus, which is an secret organization fighting those Telkins. Let's see, do we need anything here? No.
There's something out there.
This guy tells us that there's a monster lurking out there, and we gotta kill it because it gives 2 passive skill points. Well, I guess just skill points in this game. So first we're gonna go here, tag this resurrection well, and then go back, kill the aforementioned beast. Which is right here around the cliff in a cave. It's a big scorpion man. This guy here. And he's done. Anyway, 1 point in Whirlwind, 1 point in Sacred Rage. So, oh right, I need melee weapons for Whirlwind, which I forgot. Oh well, that's not a problem. Next time we get to a store, I'm gonna get one, and there's one coming up right now. Wait, where's the merchant here? Right here.
What brings a foreigner such as you to this place along the night?
Okay.
Then,
I'm just gonna go back to Hellas. Just buy any melee weapon to use for Sacred Rage on swap.
Hello there.
goodbye.
There we go. So Whirlwind is a charge type ability which allows us to do a short dash. And even though I don't need experience, I'm gonna destroy this dark obelisk. Because they provide ludicrous amounts of experience. Like disproportionately high amounts. And there's another quest here, I believe. To save a person from an ambush. Or maybe... Okay, I guess I missed that quest, but it doesn't matter. At this point, experience is not a problem. I have level 12. I have pretty much everything going for me right now. Well, now here, very important thing, tag a waypoint. And we met the agent of Order of Prometheus. Now we have to find 2 pieces of a scepter. One is inside of a sphinx, other is at the place of worship far away behind Oasis. Or should I say beyond Oasis, lol. And there's a strat here. You basically wanna tag this well, but not the second one. There's a second one deep in here. Okay, as I said, while I don't need experience, these obelisks give disproportionately high amount of experience, so... And there's another Well of Resurrection, we're gonna skip that one. Oh. Yeah, one problem I sometimes have with this game is that its inputs, because it's very keyboard heavy. Whoa. Also, those turrets can sometimes shotgun you, which is what just happened now, and why I almost died. Okay, give me this, thank you. Okay, another boss. First we need to destroy these canopic shrines. To summon the guardians. And now we have to face the guardians themselves. Hey. Don't attack my banner, mother hacker. Unfortunately, War Banner can't be targeted by enemies, and if they do, they can destroy it rather quickly. Also, another problem with those particular guys is that they can deflect your attacks, which basically means to block and take no damage. Which, as you can imagine, is not exactly what you want. And these guys have very high deflect rate. Okay. Anything interesting here? Not really. Okay, we're done with Sphinx. And now max this. What do I pick now? Let's go Warhorn. Warhorn just stuns enemies in your vicinity. It can be good in a pinch. Okay, now we're in the Fayum Desert. Here's an oasis, which we could tag a waypoint there for safety, but no need. We're gonna head to this place, Temple of Atum. And here we're gonna face this Scorpion boss. Normally he's annoying, but with War Banner, he's nothing. Oops, and I don't wanna press this now. I want a portal, and we go back to Memphis. Now that we got relics, first I need more potions.
Well, look, a mighty warrior from far and I'm sure you will find.
Let's buy this many.
Come again.
Ritual steadily failed, and that's a problem. What do I pick now? Oh wait, right. I got extra points, but not here. For that quest you get extra attribute points, for one later you'll get extra skill points. For a total 5 in a run. Okay, and now I think I have it. Oh, I'm actually 5% off from capping my movement speed. That's interesting. Anyway, as I said, at this point, I keep forgetting to do Whirlwind. Accidentally clicked off the game window.
That which they call a
Alright, first you wanna tag a portal here, just so we can teleport later. Thank you for hitting me. Now we're gonna go to a tomb to fight Telkin again. This time it'll be another different Telkin, but it will die the same. If you see those torches, you can basically tell you're going the right way. That's always the truth. Now there's a bunch of different graves here, all named the same, almost the same, and you have to go to the right one. I didn't have time to properly rest, but I think I still remember which one it is. And it's this one, the Tomb of Ramses. And yes, all the geometry is right, so it's the right tomb. And there are more of those dark obelisks here, but right now we don't need them anymore. We have all the levels we need, and one more even. This Telkin is a bit annoying at times, but nothing we cannot defeat. Oh, and we got even a Key of Chaos from it. Nice. That's a thing they added in the Anniversary Edition. It's needed for extra dungeons. Anyway, for defeating Telkin we get 2 passive points. Let's go this. Onslaught. Onslaught is even better if I had more points into the Mastery, but sadly I don't have that many to spare. Because then it would provide extra movement speed and attack speed, which is always nice. Okay, so we know that Telkins escaped to the east with the power they got, because that's where the Typhon is sealed, far to the east, beyond the Greek lands. Also, one thing I didn't mention, it's extremely easy in this game to cancel an attack and not do with just moving. For example, I'm cancelling actually the attack of Whirlwind with just moving. And the boss died. It died so quick, in fact, that I didn't have the time to talk about it. Okay, those guys are busy with themselves. Now the difficulty really spikes because enemies deal a lot more damage now. Even 100 a pop, so... That's very dangerous. And also a reason why you don't really wanna farm right now. But because of that, every so often I will need to just get hit on purpose to get back into the range of Sacred Rage. Ooh, say that fast 3 times. Okay, so now we're in Mesopotamia, in the Temple of Marduk, which, if I remember right, was the highest god in Mesopotamian pantheon. And we have to go to the bottom to fight a manticore. Let's grab this. Okay, now we're at the bottom. Okay, went a little around, but we're where we're supposed to be. And Chimera is down.
I have faith.
Okay, now I need to get hit again to get back into Sacred Rage. There's optional quest here to defeat those Ichthyians which are plundering the farmlands, but we don't have time for that. We gotta go for after the Typhon and the Telkins. Typhon and the Telkins, huh? That sounds like some 70s rock band name. Up this. Now we're gonna go a long way. I mean really long. We have to go all the way through Silk Road, so from Middle East to China, through the Great Wall of China, which is so long you can see it from the space. So yeah, that's gonna be a really long walk. Come on, hit me. Luckily we have high movement speed and also the dash ability, so we're good. There's a bunch of quests on the way, but we're not gonna bother ourselves with that. Okay, enemy, I require a hit, thank you. Also, hello Raiders, you just tuned into Titan Quest. We're currently in Act 3 and we're doing a very long run. Like, we're running from the Middle East all the way to the mainland China. So, as you can imagine, it's gonna be a long walk. And now, in this land there are those dinosaurs. I don't know why or what they are doing here, but there we have it, dinosaurs. Later we'll meet similar creatures, but they're gonna be dragons, which make more sense, there are dragons in China. In this area there's a side quest to kill a Yeti, but we're gonna just do the same strats as we did on Cyclops. With a little twist. With Cyclops we went straight and to the left. With Yeti... Actually no, with Yeti we're also going straight and to the left. It's just rotated 90 degrees to the right. Yes, straight and to the And thanks for the good luck, Winter Remix. Never too little good luck. Okay, we're closer to the end than further. And we'll meet the tiger, very deadly. Okay, now we're in the Outer Mongolia, and there are those Pengs, which are those weird winged demons. And there are Tigermen here. These guys are dangerous, especially their champions, which can drop war banners. And as we are also quite deadly, but luckily we don't have to face them. And now we're at the Great Wall of China. And we're gonna hit anything. There's a side quest here to kill Big Boss Peng, but we don't even have time to proc the Sacred Rage, especially not Okay, let's tag a waypoint here for safety. I mean the portal, thank you. Himself in his palace at the top of the mountain. Talk and get his permission to go where we need to go. Uh-oh, seems like if it's cutting, that's not on my end. My OBS says that things are still well. Very narrow passages full of tigers. Very important, tag a waypoint.
On this
Where we need to go. More narrow passages full of deadly enemies. Come on, one more hit. Thank you. Now we have to cross this big bamboo forest full of dangerous lizards and insects, and everything is little in here. You saw that? 500 HP in a matter of a second. Oh, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Don't war banner me. Okay. We're through the part I was worried about the most. Now we just go to the west to climb the mountain where Emperor has his palace. Wait, here? No, not here. a bit to the south first. Because of how deadly enemies are here, also that stutter is on my end, game is sometimes finicky. There's a side quest here to find the sage. We'll find his destroyed hut, and there are some rumors that it was actually a cut content. There was more to him when game was originally created, but then had to downscale that. I don't really know the details, so don't ask me. Okay, get in here, thank you. Okay, atop of the Mount Kiyun. I keep forgetting to do dashes now, but I'm just too scared. This area is deadly. We're gonna face the bull. First, let's... Oh. I leveled off his ads. Wow. Dang. I thought I was gonna kill him before he kills me, but nope. As I said, enemies here are very deadly, so I rather go slow than be killed. But maybe that's a bit too slow. There we go, bull is dead. Now we got permission to go. So we now gotta go to the northeast. This entrance, this passageway is very deadly. Like that gate we just passed. Also, if we talk with that gatekeeper NPC second time, he says, "That's it, he's filing to be moved to paperwork." Okay, now we have to go far to the northeast to a secret cave. Well, not so secret actually. Where we're gonna face the final Telkin. However, we're gonna be late. Typhon is already out. And rampaging. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, thank you. I'd rather have a bit more HP than this, but... But that's okay. As long as I get to the last... his name? Last well of resurrection. Okay. Dang, I went the wrong way and some dots killed me. Also, did you know that in this game there is no two-handed melee weapons? Only two-handed weapons are ranged, magic staves and bows. Okay, hopefully this time we won't die too. those dragonkins. So I see that I actually went the wrong way. You're supposed to go further south and to the right, but I don't care. We're about to enter the final stretch. This cave is surprisingly mazy, given how straightforward it actually is. Okay, and here's the final Telkin. Typhon sadly ran away, but doesn't matter, we're gonna catch up to him right now. And we also moved over the thin air before the bridge appeared. Now this area is annoying for me because first Well of Resurrection is actually a bit later. Thank you. And there's a lot of enemies that can stun you or slow you down, like those Limoses. Very nasty place. Those giants can disrupt you. Okay. So first thing, we're gonna go around, grab shrines. Shrine of Mastery, Battle Marker, Frostbite Shrine. Unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna go back to main menu to respawn the shrine. That was a bit unfortunate, but Typhon is very bullshit boss, sorry for the word, because what he has. He has life still, which he hit me with, so he stole some of my life and healed himself for actually a quite decent amount. He also has Storms, which reflect all the damage from me to him. And there we go, Typhon is dead, and that's time. Holy shit. Barely did it. So yeah, whew, that's Titan Quest, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And I think this will conclude the opening Diablo block. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, cause you're gonna see me again in a week with Jurassic Park. But for now, enjoy the rest of the Retrothon.